YouTube check 1 2. YouTube check. Yo.
Check YouTube. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check. Okay, good. Okay, guys, so we had a pretty interesting day today, observing some of the price action drop and drop and drop in spite of the indices kind of falling off, right? Also, Meta and Microsoft kind of leading that way down. Yes, I'm talking about your traditional equities because there's more and more adherence from the traditional equity world to the crypto world, right? So it wasn't until just about the last moments, right? Just around the after hours of your traditional markets, did we get a massive beat on Amazon stock in spite of their earnings, right, guys? So let me just go ahead and show you that chart over here. So a huge spike up on the Amazon shares. Aside from that, Apple also posted an earnings beat and creating massive volatility, guys, with an upside preference. Now, there was also announced a $1 billion I guess an investment from NVIDIA into some type of AI, right? So that's also doing this crazy thing. And I think that Meta may have found its low, and we were kind of talking about these lows being present around today from last night's thread. Now, the reason I'm speaking of this, guys, is because we are talking about massive market capitalization leading towards an upside of which I can already see that your XRP asset is currently getting affected by. Now, how can we know that this is affecting your broader markets? Well, that's why we have futures, right? We have your S&P 500 E-mini futures contracts. We also have NASDAQ. But take a look at this. This was the closing of the prior day, right, on the S&P, the mini futures contracts. And this is the gap up. It's almost about 50-point gap right now from the bottom where it closed. So that's a huge gain, guys. And should it be that we continue towards an upside like this, guys, I got to tell you that it would be in the efforts of around what do we have? Amazon at around 2.35 trillion market capitalization. Apple, I think it's at around 4.8, where is it? It's at 4.03 trillion. And NVIDIA is sitting now as the first stock into the 5 trillion club. And that is just massive, right, guys? So if we get, just around 4.93 trillion. So if we get the efforts of all of this kind of leading towards an upside, guys, we're talking about anywhere between 11 to 15 trillion market capitalization in efforts of bringing the entire market, including crypto, up. Wow. Okay, not to mention that we're about to get more exposure through the ETFs that are going to be released here pretty soon for XRP, right, guys? There's a lot going on right now, and I just want to go ahead and kind of point out the immediate short-term price action for XRP, as I gave you guys a huge probability basis back test, and I think we're okay to kind of analyze here your just, I guess, positioning for the short term. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now, guys. But before we get started, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca, coming at you at 10:25 p.m. Pacific time, and that is October 30th, guys. We are looking at Halloween coming in manana, or for some of you already there. So happy Halloween to everybody in the future. So I will catch up there. I will catch up to you soon enough. But yeah, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at this XRP, as it has been just about as wild as the markets have been. Really temperamental markets, right? In spite of your president here, right? He's you know what, the China meeting, I guess the meeting with Xi or Chi or whatever, it appears to have gone okay, you know, some year-long suspensions here and there for tariffs, you know, but some holds still in place. Not sure how I feel about the nuclear weaponry thing, but you know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and check them out. Let's see what we can do with those, and let's just think positive, right, guys? Aside from that, we also have now the certainty to price in a 25 BIP rate cut coming in, right, guys? So now it's not about pricing in the 99% certainty of it. Now it's pricing in the actual cut, and also the potential of a 25 to 50 BIP rate cut in December. But remember, now that's not a 98 or 99% sentiment read for that 50 or for the 25 BIP. We added the 50 bip, but it's dropped down since to a 67% certainty. So that's going to be very dangerous. Okay. And seeing, yeah, you know what? Options, my boy in here in the crew, he's actually saying the government shutdown will probably end next week. So if it does end next week, guys, we have to be careful with that kind of thing too, because some of the jobs reports could come out, and Amazon laying off 30,000 people may not be the best thing for that, for the jobless claims. But nonetheless, we could face a shock, and then you know, just liquidity pull, and then let's go, right? Everything seems to be balancing out okay, guys. So not a real problem at the present moment. I don't even think so. I may be even reading it wrong myself, right, guys? But you go ahead and let me know in the chat below, in the comments below, what you feel, right, guys? Okay, so let's go ahead and start off here with the price action and see what we can do as far as the immediate short-term time frame, right? We have 3 straight green bars right now on the 4-hour time frame, and we have 2 hours and 32 minutes to close this 4-hour. And number one, I'm starting here with the 4-hour time frame because it's in a position that I really, really like for upside continuation regarding your linear volatility against momentum. This is absolutely postured for a very nice upside. And I am absolutely excited for it too. Not only that is that, check this out, we are absolutely within a very nice upside posturing on stochastic momentum with the stochastic momentum advance, telling you that there's an oversold condition of 4.09 bars on average. Now, these are the green bars in the back. Those are your oversold conditions, right? So for every 4-hour candle that closes beneath a certain area, which is beneath your 20% oversold, that will print a bar, as long as that's true. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're already about to cross up, guys. This ends in 2 hours and 30 minutes. The oversold conditions will be done based on the averages, and we're good to go. So I guess the thing is going to be to find a pullback on this, right? So yeah, you know what? Without looking back on linear volatility, I can just tell you here, full discretion. All right, so yeah, immediate short-term time frame resistances are coming up. I would say just about this position right about here, guys. Liquidity tops on this would be located at, well, that's a pretty nice one there, but no, I would have to say just about right here, guys. This would be your liquidity top, and this could be, you know, your dive, right? And then this thing would pull back, just pull back to validate what? Well, these here are the ones that we want to go ahead and check out. And that would be confluent to an 8-hour retrace as well. So let's just go ahead and kind of put these, you know, all of this right here. I will locate a liquidity bottom for you on that as well, but let me just do this thing first. Now, while I locate this target here for you guys, please remember that I will never come up to you and ask you for your crypto information, for your crypto wallet, for your you know, transfer me any crypto. I will never ask you to be my friend first. I'll never friend request you or message you first, guys. Know that that's absolutely something that I will never do. Okay, guys? So let me just go ahead and just highlight that. If somebody is talking to you right now that is absolutely saying that they're Arca, it is not me. When you join the ARCABULLS trading team, I won't message you first. I won't welcome you. I won't do any of that. Okay, guys? So make sure to just keep your money together, keep it clear out of the hands of the of the criminals, right? And I think everything will be good. Okay, guys. So aside from that, yep, this is our resistance here, guys. Already noted down: 250.82, 252.37, and 253.74. Wait for that pullback. Get this pullback to validate this section right over here, since it is the next area to validate supports. Okay, guys. If there is a liquidity bottom on this, you know. It is a little aggressive, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and point out this zone right about, no, I'm going to point out this one here. All right, we'll color that one in this teal color. So should it be that you get this upside here, pull back into this area, this might as well just take like all day, guys. So technically speaking, you're going to be looking for me to get some other type of answers for a later time. We're running just about let's see, daily ATR is 15 cents. So should it be that you run into this area here, great. You know, that's already looking at just half that move. Coming back down, sure, I guess we could figure out a top side. Let's see, with enough push, which I think the broader markets would give you guys, I think that you may actually be able to break out of this critical resistance being the top side of the 255.41. Got to break above this in order for us to get that shot again, guys, up to this resistance here. XRP has a chance, right, in the immediate short term for you scalpers and for you short-term traders, right? It does have the opportunity to get into this area, 262.68 to 259.98, and your liquidity top on that would actually just be located somewhere in this balance in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and split the difference and say that it would be around 264.98. And so, yeah, that's just about it, guys. Heads up, I don't think this is headed down towards any lower targets at the present moment. I do see that there is some strength coming into the market right now. But should there be any type of risk to that downside, make sure to manage that stop loss correctly, okay, guys? But this is a pretty good place to leave off right now. Make sure to sign up to your beginner's course in the description below. It's just it's a 9-week program, guys. It's $100 and it's live with me, okay? Let's go ahead and get you enrolled here before we get started and before those seats get taken. I love you all very much, and we will we will speak very Jerry Scary Larry later. All right, team? Peace. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very good rest of your night and or day. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team. Oh, yeah. Nice, guys. Thank you, team. Really appreciate you. Let's see, what are you saying, buddy? Democrats are worried about the SNAP benefits. Let me put this up here. And people looting across the country. What? Damn, dude. I'm going to TP somebody's dream. Dude, I haven't done that since I was such a young kid, and I almost regret it today. I'm like, man, I really did that. I must have been like 14 years old or something. Oh, my goodness. And we burn abandoned homes here. Dude, really? Wow. That's pretty insane. But guys, thank you so much. Let me, why don't we just go ahead and get me to super duper concentrate here and post up the XRP video and continue our analysis here in a nickety split. We'll do it right away. So yeah, guys, let me do that here. Just give me like 4 or 5 minutes. I'll post it up, come right back in here and wait for it until it loads and post it. I'm just gonna put some tunes on, guys. Nothing big. Hold up.
Man, we got 64. Wow. 64 on lock.
Team, let me know if you can hear my voice in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Whoa. Check. Oh, thanks, Lioness. Thank you so much. Lemmer, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and thank you, team. Thank you so much. Lioness, I think when you add Arca me, it's usually the 6247. That 000 was the other guy that we banned, but who cares? I love you, Lioness. You be safe. Have a good night and rest well. We'll catch you mañana. All right, team. So, yeah, just real quick, guys, just for you to know, this thing still has about 16 minutes to. I was just highlighting here what I do, right? But yeah, still has about 16 minutes to go. We're just gonna go ahead and do our thing, and I want to watch this as we analyze. So I want to take a look at the S&P 500 futures contracts, guys. I want to know what this has to offer. This was initially the target that I was kind of expecting, but I really didn't point it out there because I felt that there was going to be some kind of news to oppose that or something. And of course, here comes Apple and Amazon with that intense, I mean, huge beat. And this was actually a study, guys. This was actually one of the studies that we did for the conditioning. And this was basing everything around the consumer discretionary. That whole space would have been very bullish. So I know I kind of missed it on the entry, 225 to just about 223-ish here, but still very nice as a continuation here. Also, Apple, guys, it did face a little bit. I mean, it was a complete market beat, the earnings beat, right? The EPS was completely awesome. They missed it by some tiny small fraction, right? This is why you got that huge opposition move. And now the stock completely surged after that was just an overreaction, right? And it continued, guys. It closed the after hours at 277.75, and I wouldn't even doubt if this thing is already above that in the present hours. In fact, I can maybe check now. So it is at actually no, guys. It's sitting at I'm sorry, that I don't think that was my 24-hour book. Let me pull it up here. So that is Apple. Yeah, so Apple, yeah, guys, it's sitting at just about 278.30, and that marks it off 2.55% up overnight. That's almost $7 up overnight, guys, and and that's also it's kind of like Amazon too, being up I mean almost 30 points overnight. And this ticker, guys, just so we can see the strength of the market right now, because we're really talking about anywhere between I don't know, 10 to 12, maybe 13 trillion in market capitalization that would be kind of trekking towards a repair. And ThoughtZeus is saying Walmart is let's see, preparing for the riots, confirmed by the salary management. What, dude? What the heck is going on? And all right now, you know, your futures contracts aren't really being affected by that. I wonder how this is going to be affected. So again, options. What was it, bro? What did they say if they don't get there? Like what? Is it like a EBT or something? Why are the riots thing? You said that if we hold on, I can go up here. You said if we heard about the. I know I'm not being. Let's see. I'm not being descriptive enough. I apologize, brother. I know that you had it up here somewhere. I just messed it all up. Oh, that. Yeah, exactly. If they do not get their EBT, they're going to riot and loot. What? And do we have specific areas? That's just everywhere, right? Because the people who use EBT, like, I mean, the east side of like every city. Oh my goodness. So tomorrow would probably be not the safest day to go out. Yeah, guys. So, I mean, unless you want to catch yourself like a freaking super viral video and just like film it up, your freaking YouTube is just going to go nuts after that. But otherwise, guys, I would not suggest for you to visit any of those strong areas, guys, as there could be a spread of the looting into local homes as well. So you never know, right? EBT should not be a lifestyle, dude. EBT boys for life, fool. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, good. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, the S&P 500. I really want to go ahead and take a look at the LAES ticker, guys, as it did, per our expectations, it did make a pretty nice move into today's price action, despite all of the other, the feelings and all that crap, right, guys? So it did make a move here from the opening of your pre-market, which was the 4 a.m. session, 633, reaching all the way up to 711, guys. So this is a pretty nice boost in on the stock. So let's see what's up. Like, what the fuck? That is the same behavior as prisoners showing their. Oh man, yeah. I know. Oh my goodness, dude, that is. It really, didn't really think about it like that. Really didn't. But that's funny, dude. Okay. Fair enough. Well said. And yes. Anyway, guys, yeah, let's start it off here with the S&P, and I'm just going to go ahead and remove a million drawings here so that we can catch our biases from very, very critical, from a critical detail. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this from your more granular levels. We're going to choose here. I want to do it as fast as humanly possible, of course, right? But let's be as precise as we can be too. All right, downside continuation, 2-minute time frame. Although I'm going to wait for these 6 seconds, 5, 4. Yep, it is downside. Okay, and pull back first, roughly around the 896 to 850, depending on what time it is. It's almost an hour close, guys. So this may actually start your higher low and retrace all the way towards an 68.99. Let me just go ahead and validate this. Let's see. 2-minute time frame, downside 3, down continuation. That would be almost done. 4, 5 down, actually 10 down, 15 down. No, it's still going lower. 20-minute time frame, 30 down. There we go. 1 hour total of downside. This may be done. Let's see. Current ATR would be 1667. This puts it down to a low of just about 68.84. Let's see what's tangible to that, right? Or what's near it. Of course, it would be an area to break out. Here is the zone for potential entry on the ES would be roughly around the 68.8250 to about 68.90. But I'm really thinking that it could entirely reject and have this as the focus zone right about here, 68.87 3/4 to just about your 68.90. And we're going to figure out what the broader markets are saying, guys, through the eyes of the the ES for the coming day. Okay, so yeah, very likely downside coming into this area here. Let me highlight this as a green zone for a go zone. And the top area would be that yellow area. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark off the receipts, and we'll see how far the bounce is going to be from this point here. Guys, I know that some of you are trading short term, so maybe there could be a short-term opportunity in this zone right here. I know that we have supports all over this area here of 68.9325, but believe me, I think that's just a support to validate your 68.95 as resistance for continuation. Let me put the receipt at the bottom side. 68.8250, nice. And from here, this is where your upside would start. So hourly time frame continues to the downside, 7 minutes 56 seconds to close. And I'm wondering if your 2 hour is too. It is. Your 3 is not, and your 4 is as well. Good. Okay, good, guys. So that means that your 4 hour time frame can retrace here. This may or may not be the low, but you still have 7 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. If this speeds up towards the downside, guys, I think that you would resist first at 68.97, continue to the downside, and then get yourselves this entry here at 68.90 to 68.80, 87.75 as a peekaboo of this 4-hour time. Is your 8-hour too? Yep, your 8-hour time frame is doing it as well, and that would give you the entry opportunity, guys, as it is presently trying to get down to its 50%, which it kind of just did, right? Perfect. All right. Let's see. So entry from here, 4-hour time frame would be the one to face the upside from. No, 2-hour was it? Let's see, which one was it? Yeah, hourly time frame. So hourly time frame starts the upside from 68.87. We would get just about 16, almost 17. Wow, 16 3/4 points to the upside from this area here. Damn. Okay, the ES is looking okay, guys. We would jump up to 69. Oh my goodness, for real, 69.06. What would that be? That would be the resistance right up here. Good. Short-term trades here, guys. I think this is a pretty good. Some pretty good opportunities here. And your local resistance would be actually very. Let me see. Yeah, top side of about 69.0450. But this is just an area for. That's just an area for local resistance, meaning that it'll resist here, come back down to somewhere relative of 68.9650, but then it'll continue towards the upside for quite a while. Let's see, 2 hours of upside still. Yeah, 3 hours up, 4 hours up. And oh my goodness, man, 4 hours looking extreme here. I'm wondering if this is going to be able to maintain its upside posturing with this downside. It has to, yeah, but really, really would benefit this thing to increase the speed here, man. All right, let's see. 6-hour time frame, still on the upside posturing. 8 hours would be a total upside of 8 hours from potentially 68.80. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. You got to be kidding me. Wait. Let me double check that. Is it really going to jump that hard? No way. Guys, that really could do that. Hold on. I need to make sure that I'm looking at this correctly. What? Like, I almost feel like there's going to be like a squeeze tomorrow or something. Hold on. Hourly up, right? We're doing up 3, 4. That's passing your hourly time frame all the way to 8 hours. What the heck? Okay, if it depends on where your 8-hour opens, right? But I think let's just say that it opens here at 68.94. 68.94 would introduce a 42-point jump. So like right in here, 42 points. That that would take you to roughly around 69.50, guys. Like, I mean, like big jump. Oh, it's trying its all-time high. Guys, whoa. You think so, options? You think we're pushing up tomorrow? Dude. Guys, there's a move that's about to be made here on the ES, like, soon. I would just wait for the peekaboo, right, guys? I still think that we may have some potential. Listen. The earliest entry that I can see, honestly, is 68.94. But I still kind of feel like it wants to test some of these local areas down here, like 68.90 or 80 or 87 3/4. But this, guys, I feel like we're about to jack ourselves way up by the open. Whoa. Well, I mean, yeah. That's at the very morning. Sure, there could be a pullback. The gap is huge already. Like the SPY is already set to open up massively gapped up from where we are now. And the Qs, So we only have 3 minutes left of the 1, 2, 4, and 8 hour closes on this, guys. Whoa. This is really exciting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, like, sorry, guys. We can do this too. Quinn is saying that's, Oh, sorry. Well, will not dump, but sure, we can decline. Absolutely. So the first pullback, since everyone will sell their calls on the premium inflation, which will cause the dip opportunity to get in, be ready. So that is absolutely right, guys. As we fill the supply up with calls, that'll absolutely absorb as downside, right? So that would be take profits from your immediate short term from the open, right? A lot of people would be, they would be subject of taking profits. There could be FOMO to the upside, but that FOMO is not going to be as strong as that inflated upside. So that will just kind of pull back, right, to a valid area. I'm not sure how far it can go. Naturally, of course, we have a gap from the opening all the way down to the closing of the prior day. That's already a gap, right? But I mean, the proximity effect works there. If it does have enough, you know, I mean, if it has enough juice, sure, it can come all the way back down. Anything can happen, but sometimes, guys, these things just go. All right, so we're talking about Amazon, we're talking about Apple here, right? Massive upsides on those, and I think Google too. No, one of those two were able to get us a massive upside as well. Oh, dude, come on. The thing, sorry guys, the video is like literally ready and I don't even know how long it was ready for. Hold on. Let me just literally just post it. Hold up. Oh man. And there, Yamama, let me see. I'm sorry, you're saying Tesla 500 calls November 21st, not bad as well, but SPY, QQQ may be good gainers. If the news aligns and mags have strength. Yeah, I completely agree. Tesla, I'm with Tesla for sure. Tesla, I was gonna see if we can have some strength for tomorrow, actually. So, November 21st. Where are we right now? We're on October. Yeah, I guess you can do that. And what else can we benefit from? You can also benefit from TSLY for that play as well. Let's see. What I traded soybeans yesterday and it jumped up big after Trump and China. Oh, dude, let's go. Nice. Good call, bro. SPY 700 calls. Yes. I'm in some SPX 7000s, but those are just short term though. I'm going to have to get out of them. Let's see. Bro, what an outstanding call out on the soybeans. Let's go, dude. Let's see. Be the best thing for the mags long. For the mags, probably the Qs or see I'm partial now to the SPX. It's just, it's just like it's trading just the options contracts of the SPX, but it's a cash account thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, Qs, let me see what the SPY is doing against the Q right now though. Hold on, let me see. Daily ATR SPY is just around $7 flat. Yeah, the Qs would be a better choice, right? Your Qs are running about $1.39 stronger, and they're like $30 cheaper. You know what? I'm $40 cheaper. So Qs are outperforming. And I would probably choose Qs instead. So Qs, probably 650s. Keep the number a psychological number, right? Because that's going to be where your biggest open interest could be. Also, check here in this, check here on the unusual whales, right? Say, let's do volume, right? If you can do the volume highest by ticker, right? And we can do like QQQ. And we'll just choose the QQQ here, right? And let's just go ahead and press enter and see what it comes up with. So here is the unusual whales. All you guys got to do is just press / guys, and you can do all your commands and stuff. So this is what it's coming up with. Let me get myself out of the way. And for the Qs, it looks like we have, let's see. So this is the open interest, right? And also your volume, right? You want to check out that volume in the highest numbers. And not only that, it's just the previous volume, right? See the change? Oh my goodness, look at that. Puts for 625. My dudes, what? Where's the Q right now? It's at 630. Oh, that's why. It was because yesterday. Oh my goodness. There is going to be it feels like there's going to be a gamma ramp, guys. Oh man, the Qs are not friendly right now. Oh my goodness. Everybody was opening up puts. My goodness, that is going to be insane. The QQQ, guys, look at the NDX. Hold on, let me see where the NDX is. NDX. No, the NQ. Sorry, I want to check the futures on NQ. So this is sitting at, wow, let me get the prior day. Oh my goodness, guys, the prior day NQ closing at 25,883. Gapping up to 26,151. What a massive gap up. This is absolutely insane, man. Coming back to the contracts. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, yeah, there's your silly answer here, right? I was thinking somewhere around the 650s, but do we have pages to go for this, right? I think we do. Let's see. Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, you know what? I believe that we can attenuate this so we can get the weekly changes too. But yeah, this the 29,000 NQ. Wait. NQ. Well, this your futures contracts are 23/6, right? 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. You can do that. You can. I mean, if you have the available liquidity, I guess you can hold, right? Margin, right? If you have the margin available, but if you don't, they'll margin call your butt. But guys, this is what an interesting turn of events here. And yeah, well, hold on just a sec. Yeah, guys, based on our small call out here, there's your ES entry. It's still combating. It's still battling that upside, right? I came up short on that 68.94, barely short. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Seriously. And Nvidia being the first ever equity to reach your 5 trillion market cap. That's just insane. You know, that it is explosive. But yeah, guys, I think your solid numbers like those, like the 700s on the ES, right? Like your 650s for the Qs. Okay, so if Amazon and Apple, that would be 1 trillion. Wait, hold on. Amazon would be 2.35 trillion. Apple is around 4.03. Okay, so for about a little over 1 trillion in market capitalization made the NQ bounce, or the ES at least. It made it bounce, just to quantify this, right? It made it bounce from the closing of the prior day at 68.55 to just about 68.96. So it's like a 45-point jump on futures. So that's what Amazon and Apple did together. So I wouldn't expect too much. I wouldn't expect, it would just be slightly, it would be probably the same, honestly. If it's Nvidia, it'll probably make the entire market jump up like 30 to 50 points. So it would be pretty nasty. Let's see. So now, hold on, buddy. And also, guys, I want to check LAES as well. But now knowing how the market is moving, so we'll be getting out of my my bull calls after their earnings. I found a lot of bad information. Dude, let's go for the puts, bro. I can plan it with you. Let's go. About the company and their deal with Yorkville. It's nasty and same behavior as FFIE, dude. Oh man, I can't wait to find it. Let's go, bull. Weeble. Let's do it, bro. Dude, I want to chart it out. I want to see the probabilities. I want to see if any signals are firing here soon. You're saying that when is the earnings, or when are the earnings? I'm excited for that because I've played bull before, dude, and it really does bring in some massive liquidity. I'm 100% down. Actually, I can probably tell from here in the chart. Let me see. Earnings are coming up on November 20th. November 20th. Wow. And bull was already one that we kind of played short, guys, from I think it was from $16 to just around 13 or 12.66, I believe it was the short that we played on that. And following that, I didn't know that it was going to continue breaking like this, dude. Whoa. Dude, what if it was amended? Options, is that even possible, bro? I mean, if that was the case, then maybe the filings needed to, that's part of the reason, maybe. Dude, it's feeling juicy like SMCI. Remember when you came up with that and you were saying, oh my goodness, they're cooking the books. We're like, what? Let's see. The CEO needs to announce something on earnings call. Oh, right. So the forward guidance is probably going to, oh, dude. Like they need to say what they're doing with the investors' money, dude. So if there's a lack of trust from investors, if there's no investor confidence, guys, you can see something like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be as bad as like UNH. UNH is global, but so is Webull in a sense, but for sure, like SMCI, man. I would recommend looking at right. We were Roblox was the one that was looked at the other time too, right, for a huge play. Dude, yeah, let's do that. I'm down to work it with you, brother. If you notice some things or extra stuff in the filings, I'll put down the back tests on this as soon as humanly possible. And Snap too again, man. Dude, Snap feels like it just never stops dropping. I know it has upside. I'm looking for my water. Sorry, guys. I know it has upside, but dude, unless the Snap beneficiaries, oh. Wow. Okay. How long do we have? Is it 2 weeks? They have to announce it prior, 2 weeks prior. Snap earnings next week. Okay. All right, guys. In light of the Amazon thing too, right? Amazon going up like this and also dismissing all these all the workforce. We really have to start looking at AI, guys. We really do. Okay, because Amazon is pretty much at the forefront of AI, man. You know, so it's in light, and also Nvidia investing $1 billion into who knows who, and oh my goodness. These AI stocks are going to start kind of rippling into each other. So we got a few of them here. We got to check on Bull. We got to check on Snap. And unless what what options is talking about as far as the beneficiaries. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got to see. Wow, that's exciting, dude. It's very exciting. Nonetheless, I let me go ahead and Sebastian, are you here, buddy? Let me hold on, guys. You just blow my nose. Okay. I'm only assuming this, but I assume that gold may have dropped too because of the recent correlation. So if there is correlation on that, dude, there could be a surge of gold up now. Probably along the bottom again, like what you were saying the last time, brother. So yeah, right. Okay, good. Okay, so tickers like that, right? GEC. You said SSRM, right? GLD. I think your metals are probably going to do a thing or two again, which is really interesting to see them line up with your broader markets, but very cool nonetheless. Okay, guys. So Sebastian and the rest. I think we still have a few people in the team here in this, right? SSRM has earnings next month. It will be huge. Be ready. Let's go. I believe it. I believe it. Okay, guys. So remember what I was mentioning on this ticker. All right. It's already moving to 710. It's already moving to the resistance again, dude. And it's already, well, I mean, if you want to start it like that, just real quick, dude, I can get over this like fast. This is your traditional bull flag here, man. Measured move on your bull flag would be, I would say a hard target of about, well, I mean, I'm going to have to put it at 732, no, 730, which could be your center bound of that, of course. Let's just scooch by it. Let's scooch, you're not 786 confluence, 730. Yeah, just about 730. And I do have a 740 in the way. If this can actually make it to that top, pullback would be first at 730 to validate your 717. This would then continue to this focus zone. I'll put it there for you guys. And I don't think that this could be, it depends on how much volume it gets, right? Yeah, dude, and Palantir with the Palantir with the NVIDIA freaking thing. Oh my goodness, man. There are so many plays. Oh man, options, dude. Rivian is looking massive, dude. I think there's something, I don't know what it is, bro, because you know I'm not catching too much of the filings and everything, dude, but it's looking like it's gonna create the biggest bear trap of life, bro. Something is up with it. I'm pretty convinced over the data, dude. So unless it changed from yesterday into today, then damn it. But dude, last night I looked at it and I'm like, wow, it is extremely powerful, brother. Something definitely to look into as well. Let me get rid of this. Let's put in these 4-hour Stokes, Seb. Okay, will do. Psychological target still located at 745, of course. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at these areas here, guys, these short-term targets, just as a zone where you can observe relevant resistance. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, so what I mentioned was the 730 could be resistance, but let me see that 4-hour Stoke like Seb is talking about. Dude, what? I don't have it on. What? Okay, that's random. Let's do stochastic momentum advance and data cells. Advance and Stokes. What, dude? Sorry, volatility heat map. Let's see what's up. 4-hour time frame, buddy. I am on log. Oh, it's crossing over, dude. And you're telling me that it's already at 710. This is very well on its way. Okay. All right, man. I think this is ready for breakout. Well, I mean, you know, from down here, I get it, right? But, and also from down here, but whatever. But this is the new breakout. So, yesterday we opened the market at just around 631. It was the early pre-market. Okay, so we opened up just around 652, made its way to 713, pulled back here, and now it's at 710. Dude, yeah. Wait for the pullback to close your prior day's close. I think that may be relevant depending on your proximity. So that would just be about it, bro. This is big time ready. I mean, your regressions are perfect on this, dude. Okay, cool. Let me draw it in, dude. And actually, let me see the Stokes from where you said. I just want to see a cascade real quick. So this is, well, I want to see it from the 4-hour, 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is set. That's reconditioning here. Bull flag, acceleration. The SMA 14 is declining. The EMA 3, that's cool. Upside into the 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 upside. Daily is still kinked, but dude, bullish engulfing true green outside bar at the bottom of a trend. That's perfect. By daily close as well on a green bar. That's still upside. 3 days of upside. 4-day total, and it just closed this. That may stay. Yeah, I'm just gonna suggest here that the 4-day time frame is the time frame for the high. So this would be moving, brother, just about $1.15. Should we open up? Should we open up at around your 710, or where it's kind of sitting? Yeah, bro. We could be breaking into your 798 to around 823 tomorrow. And we'll also remember that you're building this bull flag on a 4-day time frame, which has that target of about your $13. Like 13 or something like that, dude. This is a lot, dude. This is a lot, and it's getting ready for something. I don't know what they're gonna say or what it is, dude, but it is present, and it is very, 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 very likely to do it. In my personal opinion. I could be very wrong. It doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean, dude? But your daily pullback, remember that. See if we can get back down into, yeah, of course it is, dude. We would catapult again from your 0.618 and your 0.5. That's it. It's trying to do that. We're at the golden pocket. Okay. 710. I don't know that it's going to continue any higher than that. I doubt it. Okay, bro. So we'll just do that. 710 pulls back to your 0.5 where your daily close was. Supreme Court ruling on Trump tariffs next week. That is the make or break for the stock market, dude. I know. And they were also saying that the China tariffs were, the suspension and all that stuff that we were doing. The agreement is frail, So there could really be a reason, to pull back the markets again or something. So let's see, guys. Let's see. That is absolutely true. So we'll get that pullback here, buddy, to roughly. It did have that drop, remember? And then I also here. I'll just show you later. Hold on, buddy. So this is your 685 bounce, right? So this bounce here, guys. This would be the short-term retrace right back down to 695 and continuation to the upside. Your 630 would be a retrace to validate your 717. Take profit at this top side with a liquidity grab that could land all the way to around your 765 target. This, I don't know if we're going to survive that, right? We would need to pull back and validate all the way down. Oh, dude, this is getting a little something else here. We may have to pull back all the way down to around this here. There's a gap in the. Oh man, hold on. I'm just gonna tell you that it may gap down to 704. Okay. It may do it to 704, 702 or something like that, and then we'll catch this upside. And believe it or not, dude, it might be done in one day. This is going to go a little weird, a little wild. You know what I mean, man? I hope that we can survive it, really, if anything, It's just, I feel like there's going to be a lot of fake out on this. And it's very, very well understandable, bro. All the volatility presented by the mags, you got the next days. Fair enough, sir. Okay. Dude, the Supreme Court, man. And then next week, and then also you said that the potential opening of the market is again next week. Oh, man, of the government. Oh, dude. Yeah, or let go of your primary position, let go of the runners or something, dude. I wouldn't myself, I wouldn't want to bet on the continuation to I wouldn't want to bet the continuation beyond the 764 area into tomorrow, because, there could be a reason for us to get back right into that $8 zone. I get it, right? But that would really be like a liquidity zone, dude, like 797, So I personally wouldn't, dude. 797, just take the profit and we'll come back later. Tomorrow's Friday, right? So that, dude, yeah, you're going to be, you don't want to, I guess it's up to you, right? Your THETA over the weekend, 2 days of whatever you're holding, but still, I'm sorry, you're in 1 day anyway. Okay. So that's it for this one, guys. Let's, Let me just mark this red. Sorry. Yeah. 32 minutes before London opens. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave this here for you. The tariffs won't stick. Oof. Oh, wait. Which ones? Because we suspended a few of them for a year from China. So, and then also we still maintained a hold on some of the existing ones too, right? But I think a lot of it was suspended. Daya, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Seb, what do you think, buddy? Here you go, guys. That is LAES. Okay. And let me start posting this up on the on the lounge. Okay. You don't have the article in your clipboard? I will have to find on lunch. Supreme Court already said tariffs are no-go because of small businesses. So you're talking like markets, like a market rally. Like you're talking about like a potential upside, a broader market. This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. That wasn't the one. That wasn't the one that I'm also like maybe confusing it too with what Trump said that one. I think this was closer though. This might have been 1 week ago where he said 100% tariffs on China or whatever, dude. And he was all pissed. I guess he was in a moment. And then the entire market like tanked or whatever. And then later on at night, he's like, never mind, we're best friends. And the thing just completely rallied to the upside, like creating a big Zorro in the price action of, it's not that, right? And then remember that next day he said that it's unlikely to, the tariffs are unlikely, I forgot what word he said, stable, or there was a word he used. He didn't get his entry, bro, straight up. Or dude, or he was just pissed and like spanked everybody real quick, and then like, I'm sorry guys, we're okay. Remember that was it was the Black Swan, guys. It was the 19 billion day. It was the day where crypto lost the 19 billion or whatever on that time. So that wasn't the one that you're talking about, right, dude? Thought Zeus. That wasn't that like 2 or 3 weeks ago too. He said likely unstable or likely unusable or likely something. He said. Not that one, right? Okay. All right. In all essence, it would create like a gigantic upside, though. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There goes the ES, guys. It's still pushing on that. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what ticker it was. Oh, sorry. What chart it was. I think it was this one here. Something. All good in the hood. Okay, no problem. Let me see this. Okay, let's guys, let's check Tesla. I like to see what Tesla has. Hold on. Oh, and guys, did you hear about Netflix and their potential forward split? I believe a 10-to-1. They want to make the shares more accessible to their employees. So we have we have Netflix potentially doing something there as well. And this Daniel, you still in here? Where's Daniel? Is he actually? There you are, buddy. This was the play that we put out yesterday when we saw that Meta was eating crap, right? So I put an entry condition in here, right? So in the pre-market, it kind of dumped out all the way down here towards around 650. But overall, brother, like this, this looks like it made a pretty nice recovery into this area here, right? And then it's just still kind of doing its thing. It is a dangerous entry, but it, sometimes it could display one of the most profitable entries too. So that's kind of a thing I just wanted to highlight to you real quick. But yeah, I think Meta, it could be pressured up, dude. And in light of the entire market here. Let me see Apple. See where it's at now. 24-hour book on Apple is 278.60. That is up, guys. Yeah, it's moving up. This is now up $7, $7.22, and up almost 3% overnight. My goodness. And Amazon is up 12.63% overnight, and that's equal to $28.28. It's at 251.14, and that's coming from 223, being at 251. Anyway, so yeah, guys, what do you think? What do you think, team? Should we look at Tesla or no? Tesla's already looking like we're getting that bounce. Let me know, guys. Let me know in the chat if this is something that you'd like to revise. Michelle, yes. Quinn, are you guys in this already, or you are in? Okay. Michelle, are you in too? Why are you guys so alike? Okay. No problem. I'm okay with it. Let's get this thing going. It's all good in the hood. So be careful with Tesla, dude. Dude, it's just not everyone like wants to learn, man. It's just that this is it literally is a wild boar. This thing has a mind of its own. Oh wait, pay package? Wait. Let me know, brother. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, the what is it? The 3 billion or whatever. If he doesn't get it, when is that going to happen? Or when do we know? November 5th? Okay, so we have 6 days. Same day as the riot. That's starting to sound like a broader market downside, isn't it? He ain't walking. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm thinking, man. I don't think he's walking. I think he's going to get it. Yeah, why not? Because whenever he gets money like that, he distributes it. He never like, you know, he's one of those dudes. This guy has never been a selfish guy. You know? He's always been good to his workers, and well, I mean, at least by what I hear and rumor, but nonetheless, yeah, let's just give it a whirl. Let's see what it's got. I mean, remember last time, you know, me and options put this gigantic short thesis on Tesla when the entire market was rallying. So what if it is now? You know? They're already looking at replacements. Well, sure. I mean, they have to have a you know, some structure in line. I wouldn't blame them. You know, but all good. Let's take a look. I'm just gonna go ahead and breeze by some of this. Do we have highest open interest? We have highest open interest, change, increase, expiry by strike. Let me see. Merge with roots. Oh, right. Let me do it by when November 5th, right? So I'll do bi-weekly. What the heck? Look at those. 122,000 open interest. I mean, for the 441 day, 940, 940, 960, 950 calls. Dude. So this is at maintain right now, but that's, you know, what the heck? Look at this. 1121, 500 calls. And this is 1031, 500. Yeah, everything is kind of lingering just around your, but it looks like, you know, it looks like your 1121 may start making a change in here somewhere. Why are people betting? Yeah, I mean, 7. Yeah, I think it's bullish. Well, so far on this, right, it's showing us bullish. Let me see if we can move up a bit. So here we go. Let's see. Look at that. For 1114. 32,700 on the 500 calls. Man, isn't that kind of speaking it? That's got to be it, guys. Oh, my goodness. The 500 calls are just disastered right now. So many people. Okay. That kind of speaks it, no? I mean, it also could be a liquidity grab, though. I mean, I really hope it's not the case, but it could be. Jeez, guys. I mean, all right. Let me see if we can tell something here in the chart. And if we can, then you know, then we got to move. We already got the earnings on this. This thing actually made a weird recovery and continued towards the upside. What other news did we have that's affecting this? Sounds like a crush incoming. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I guess let me see if volatility does it. Let me take a sip of this thing here. Okay. We closed and are closing a lot of candles, but right now we're sitting on October 30th. Man, 11.5, is that, guys, this is really that close? If it's really that close, then we might have behavior showing us. Let me see. November 5th is really just this Wednesday coming up. Damn. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. The Tesla vote, let's see. They're going to dilute and give Elon more shares if the voting is successful. Damn, dude. Maybe. Okay. Let me just see what volatility says just all on its own. We have the 1 week closing. I think the 3 week is, yeah, not that one. I want to see if we have some weird time frames closing on this. I want to go all the way weird with it. The areas where people just can't see. We have in 7 days a lot of those closing. In 7 days. Oh, dude. It's 1, 2, 3. 5 month is closing in 13 hours? Dude. The 5 month is closing. Let's see. Yeah, but I have a report being ran right now. Now that I paid for to see if they used any part of this agreement. Okay. It has, guys, this is actually a temporary, it would be a temporary pullback, but there is an upside coming in. So the upside that I'm expecting on this, sure, that this could run. This could run anywhere between 30 to 50 points. 30, yeah, just around 30 to 50 points. I feel like it's going to speed up to get its and this may happen tomorrow. This may happen, well, this next trading session, guys, Friday session. Tesla may rip into that close. Let me see if I have any hints anywhere. I'm also going to need, let me see. Oh man, yeah, I think the VIX is all, oh. Wait a second. I need to determine this, guys. Gold, boy. $18.65. I don't think we're ready just yet. Guys, I think that the VIX, oh, dude, I think the VIX is trying to do this, to get down to this regression here. So this is a weekly chart, right? So your weekly time frame could show, your weekly time frame could show a continuation to this downside, right? It just went up and validated the prior bars 50%. This is a huge decline. So we're accelerating towards the downside on Stokes too. And volatility is screaming. Guys, I really think that we might actually continue towards the downside, meaning that price action on your risk on assets is upward. And this is looking for regression right down here. to around 1462. That's a lot of upside. And that would be, let's get the correlation coefficient. Hold on, I gotta be careful with this. This one's tough, guys. This is not, never is this one easy. VIX, we should see complete opposition on this. Okay, well, not the 5 month. Let's try it from the weekly time frame. Ooh, man, they're not really, it's, okay, it's sort of opposites in the immediate short term, but mostly, oh man, what? Tesla really is a freaking animal of its own. This is crazy. Let me see that one more time with, hold on, guys, hold on. I gotta get the settings. And let's see Tesla against, let me see how it is against futures. Gold. It's completely correlated to gold. Except on the daily. What? Completely inverse in the immediate short term. Okay. Macro term, this is very correlated. Tesla and gold are very correlated in your upper time frames. And I just said that gold is potentially seeing an upside. Okay, fine. I'm gonna take it as that. I'm just gonna take it as that. And now that I kind of see how it's acting on, against the markets, it's just, dude, this is really like a rising wedge here, it's kind of scaring me that, there could be some type of stoppage of this price. And what I mean by that is just, you can really kind of draw this thing like, well, actually it could be an ascending channel too, really. It just feels like it's converging somehow. And I don't know if I'm seeing it right, like kind of like this here, right? Sort of like this. And then you have this potential regression that could be kind of like that right there, right? We have a lot of confluent bottoms like this, and similarly like this too. So it feels like a rising wedge, which is, bearish, which means that it would get that top side that we're asking for, right? It's showing here that it would be 470, 474. So yeah, it could do the 491. And then the 5 month pullback would start. 5 month pullback would validate. We need to validate this. Damn, dude. All right, options. Test, dude. Yeah, this is the next spot, bro. This really is. Anywhere between 387 to 350. Bro, we have, if this, I'm thinking that it's going to go to 490. Why is this happening again? Oh my goodness, dude. We're looking at anywhere between 140 to 170 point drop on Tesla in the next week. 3 days maybe. It's not far away. This thing does have it has an almost $20 ATR, bro. 40, 50, 60. Yeah, 2-3 days potentially this thing has left over. Yes. Yes. But I think it's going up. I think it's going up first towards your 480 to 490, maybe even 97. So like I'm saying, 40 to 50 points up first, and then this thing is probably going to go down anywhere between 130 to 140 to 170 or something like that. So yeah, like 488 to maybe 497 ish, you know. Let me see. Dude. 488 could be your top end on this. Let me see your weeklies. And yeah, I think that's going to be the range up there. It may pierce through it. You know, it very well may pierce through that top just for a little bit on a liquidity grab. This is going to be a bull trap. And it's traditional price. It really is just traditional price. Traditional price requires for us to resist at this point. See this right here? We go up, 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 and up. We validate. Let me show you in a shorter time frame, maybe. We have primary pivots. We have primary pivots all over the place. This being one, right? This being another. This right up in here, you know, actually it would be right about here, is another. This area on top, it's an average of another, right? And then you have your massive top resistances here. So what happens with price is that you come all the way down, right? You create your inflection point after creating this gigantic high. But all of those areas create their own inflection too. So when you come back up and you dip like this and then you make a gigantic move to the upside, this makes it a critical point. So this means that when you break and you're noticing these back here, you're already thinking that this is the support and you're going, but that's not it. And then you're thinking that this is the support and you're going, but it's not it and it's not it. That's because you never tested this downside here that has liquidity all the way up to this point, like right about here. 50% this area would be about this area here, and then you have these two candles to tell you where to enter. And that's where you would enter, right? This point, you then create your macro upside on this. You break above this area here, right? So you break above that area, resist at those other peaks or whatever, but you still have to come back to validate this and this when you break out of it here. So this now gets back tested. This and this. Break out, resist at the top, come back, validate this, then you continue, right? So what happened is that we just made a huge upside here. We never really validated here anything unless we are set to do it again. We're on a bearish formation. And this is suggesting that we would actually just fail because it's a bearish formation. The next thing that I'm seeing here, I have to really study this in a different way if it's going to be a fake out. But if we drop all the way back down to these areas, right? We come back down and validate this zone here because we never did. Right? We rallied to the upside all the way up. We left this behind and this behind. Look, we never did. So that means that we have to break up here, right? And we have to come back to validate this and all of this here. So that's why we came back down. So now as you break above, right, you have to kind of create a new high, but this proximity here is not enough to validate this. Right? This upside is not enough to validate this. So that's literally the problem, is that now we make the upside with right proximity, and now we have to pull back to validate this area here with a potential liquidity bottom of this zone. So people might actually, there's reason for us to invalidate the continuation all the way down there. There is reason. Massive gaps in here. All of those gaps can prevent us from going all the way down to that area. What I'm talking to you about is just a higher probability play, because this is really just your double top. And with a rising wedge at a double top, you have a buy formation. So this might actually be an area for us to completely decline, otherwise known. Let me see. If this target here is it, I'm going to flip out. Hold on. Watch this. Red on this and red on this. 5-month or 10-month close, 12 hours and 55 minutes. Your 10-month candle is this here, right? 50% retrace of this 12-month candle, 50% retrace of this 10-month candle would land at about the area of 317. It's not the 50% that matters. It's the price that's near it that matters. So this would put you at this point around $296. So look at here, 299 to 258, right at that pivot. You see what I mean? Your decompression is about to happen. This thing is going to speed up, double top on this, peekaboo, and then come all the way back down. And you're looking at a tri formation because this is a hanging man. But here's the trick though, because this is extremely bullish for the long term. This is ridiculously bullish, and I'll show you why. Because this is going to turn into the most massive bear trap ever by dropping into this area here if it does it. Because what people are not really noticing from this is actually this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. On a downtrend. And this is fucking huge. That is going to send, this is going to send, Tesla to a ridiculous high. So breakout from this, let me just give you the idea. This is one gigantic shoulder. 1120 potential. Crazy. So that's what I'm talking about here. This is if we're gonna look at just your volatility on this, then I think we're going up first. So that let me see just real quick. Okay, so we had we said we were having it was downside first, right? Downside all the way to a 10-minute time frame. So that would give you just about $1.32 down. That would put you at just around 440, 442.80s around there, or 90. Right, there's an inflection point down right about here-ish, 441.80 to about 442.40. That could be your short-term support. This might want to triple bottom and continue. And let me see. So upside starts. From your 15, it would 15-minute time frame. Then you have about 160. It's coming right back up again. So this would test immediate short term down to 442.50, back up to 446.35, and then it'll retrace 168 from this area. I'm thinking it's trying to do this. I'm thinking it's trying to double bottom. So down, up, resist, come back down into this area here. You're probably creating your descending triangle, right? And that's your reversal on the immediate short term. This thing would create it, bounce from this area, and continue towards the upside. And let me see. I can continue showing that. So downside continues 31 hour. Hold on, let me see that. That's a confusing hourly. $3. 3, 2. It technically is supposed to be there. Okay. Bounces from 439 to 441. Ups, it's consolidation. We get 645 upside. Okay. This bounces towards your. Oh, I see. Hang on. It bounces towards this top side. You were already there. Okay, it bounces up again here. Let me see how much downside from that top side. 4 hours worth, 8 hours, 12 hours. Daily, 3 day, almost done. There we go. 4 days of downside from this top side here. That'll be 445 down, $33. Holy crap. This might start sooner than we think, guys. Hold on. 445.19 to about tangible targets. 452.03. In here. That is a potential entry condition short. Hang on. Liquidity located right at 464.87. This would reject. Hang on. 4 day time frame. Almost done, guys. Almost done. I know. I got to see this correctly because this one's tough. Remember. Saying downside. Okay. Slide upside on this. You see here 1 minute on this. Okay. Continues. 4 minutes of upside. That's to this resistance. Perfect. We pull back and it was worth real. It's barely anything, right? So this would come down. It'd come up, come down. Let me see. I'm just going to plot it out here one by one. Comes down here. Continues 15 minutes. Minutes of upside 168. Yeah. This would be 168, drops down to this area and bounces. It bounces 168 to this zone here. Then downside continues 31 hour. I'm going to suggest this one's confusing me. It's still green. We close way above the open. Okay, continues hourly. By hour, let me make sure that. Okay, yeah, continues 2 hours. 3 hours. Total. That would be $6.45. So, yeah, that puts you all the way up to your 445 or whatever that was. So, oh my goodness, that would be right at this resistance, of course. That's what we were saying earlier. Now, downside from there lasts 4, 6, 8, 12 daily, bi-daily, 3 days, 4 days total. Rejection And that's 3370. Holy crap. Come on. 3370 from 445 and liquidity top 452. I have to count it from here. This is coming down to, oh my goodness, dude. Is that, what's your 4-day candle? Let me see it. It just closed. 30 to 50% prior bar retrace of your 4-day bar coming up to here. That's your 4-day bar. Shit. Rejection starts anywhere in here. Pullback, I'm going to favor, I have to favor 445. Dang. And that would be 34 points down from here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're looking at just about 413. Oh, dude. It has reached that low before, so I'm going to say supports are technically here. Oh my goodness, this is tough. First area to bounce to validate supports would be roughly around this section here. 425.73 to 429.23 validates your gaps. 433.71 picks up the pace, drops all the way down to 421.56 to validate these resistances as new ones. And then I think your bottom side would be located right in here. I think, guys. Yeah. Oh, there's a gap there. This one right here. I'm going to say that is your downside. 419.86 invalidates the potentials of 413, but $415.78 is your liquidity bottom. What? What do you mean? I'm going to laugh at you if it happens exactly like this. What are you laughing at? Speak it to me. In other words, entry conditions are down here. Oh, yeah, because this is something, I don't know. It feels like some bad news is coming or something. That's a lot of downside. You know, and I'm not done, because like your 4-day time frame would be like, you know, rejecting, let's just say 415. Your upside starts from there. That would be like $34 up starting from the 4-day. 5-day, weekly, and bi-weekly. So your bi-weekly time frame would bounce from 416, and this would go down 53 points up from here. So this would literally go back to this zone right up here. And I think it would nail the 470.88 to just about 464.87. Dude, this thing is wild. Why is it saying that? Guys, this is ridiculous. We have a huge short play and a gigantic bull play. This thing is going to opposite ends of the universe. Wow. Okay, man. So this one was really hard to do. Guys, this was really tough to kind of like map out. This is not funny. This thing is really not funny. And I'm like mapping it out from like the 15-minute time frame or something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do this like this. Potentially from like a little bit of a larger time, like an hourly. So this would, you know, this would go up like towards that 445. It would come right back down towards your 439.70, right? This comes all the way back up to this zone here, right? This is where everything starts becoming like a weird mess, because it still has liquidity up in here. Remember, this next upside could be 445, 448, or even 452, but I'm really betting that it could be the focus between 445.30 to, I guess to around 447.44, right in here. The drop from this area is going to be the nasty one, right? So this would, just to give you discretion, like, you know, just the trader's discretion, it would be roughly a bounce from this, from like around this zone here of 435.98 to validate the resistance of 441 in the 50%. This continues and continues into your first area of massive support, right? This here would, this is gonna be a kind of a little bit of a bull trap here. Don't take this one like that, okay? It may be early too, around 430.29. So this would come right back up to validate around here. I would say roughly 436.82. And then we would start getting these real rejection bounces from this. But guys, I actually think we may come all the way back down towards that area of around 415-ish. Right? This would be the entry conditions right about here. And then this, it has a target of this point here. Man, what the heck is this thing is, I'm telling you, man, this is not easy, guys. This is really not easy. This play is not one for the faint of heart. And all of this could take like 3 to 5 days, and then the upside could be another 4 days or something. Damn. This thing just gave me a headache. This is crazy. Guys, please be careful with this, okay? You, man, I'm telling you, you know who you are. Kick you straight in the butt. What? My goodness. Seb, bro, let's get it. Yeah, just get out of this, okay? I know that there's probability of getting all the way up to this 452. Do not take that. Don't take that. Don't take that chance, okay? I may be wrong, and I hate that, and I hate if I am wrong when I could get you like $2 or $3, but I really feel like I have high conviction in this. Something is critically wrong here. Something is really wrong. And it's going to be quickly, and then it's going to be resolved fast for some dumbass reason. That's what I'm seeing in the charts. Literally premonition here, man. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Sandra Bullock coming up on your business right here for good. All right. So, dude, this is insane. Guys, what? We could get a massive gain all the way up there, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Goodness. Okay, so the mid targets, right? All these little weird ones, we need to kind of know. This would be one of them here. Can't ever get that thing straight. This is another one here. That might be the catalyst, November 5th. Dude, I think it might actually be. Dude, GC is flying. Let's go. Oh, my goodness, dude. And it might be early, like I said, guys. Remember? You're just going to have to remember what I said. Okay? Because... And also, this video is going to be posted, too. So, damn. This is actually crazy, guys. This is really, really crazy. Okay, I think I got all the targets in, team. And oh well, I guess I'm gonna put the center target here too, just so you know. What? Okay. Leading up in the Friday, dude. Let's go, bro. Okay, guys. So this is this this is what I'm looking at. Good luck, and I hope it goes well for you. Know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I believe in you. Just make sure to make conscious decisions here. Don't try to bottom tick or top tick anything, guys. It's not worth the extra $200 or whatever that is, you know. Sometimes it's best to just do your little dance, you know. What you got there over there? NVIDIA forges AI deal with South Korea's biggest companies. NVIDIA Corp has signed landmark agreements with South Korea's Ministry of Science. My goodness. Okay. This is a crazy, crazy play, Tesla. Can I compress it a little bit? Maybe. What? Am I still here? Did you guys see the whole chart disappear without like a save? Dude. Whoa. Man, I got super scared. Where did it go? I don't know. I was gone for a little bit. Options, I love you, buddy. I want to take a screenshot of this right now before it goes away. Okay, that's probably a hint that, you know, we should probably just go to sleep. So here is Tesla, you guys. There is Tesla. And I'll put it in the lounge too. In the lounge. All right, team. Oh, did we get, yeah. Fine. Let's do it, team. All right, guys. Yeah, let's get some rest, team. Let's come back to it. And let's be about our game. If any questions, guys, please send over any questions you have to the, to the DMs or email. Okay, guys? So please be safe, team. I just sent over the tickers. I'll put the video up, too, just in case you guys need any, repeated guidance. Shall be there. All right, team. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming on by. Sebastian, I love you. Gracias. No problem, Mom. I got you. Ooh, yeah. Ninja, I'm going to catch you soon, buddy. Why you UNH? Oh, I think it's because of the broader markets. Remind me to look at that for you, okay? See, I rest for the first hour, or dude, Ninja, I love you, buddy. No problem, man. I'm really going to try to make this earlier, okay? I swear on everything. You're very welcome, my bro. Yeah, but remind me, though, okay? Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. You have a good day, okay? Be safe out there and sleep well, Mommy. You guys be safe, okay? I will. I promise I will. I'm actually super tired. All right, team. I love you all. Please be safe. Let her old man. See you, team. Bye, everybody.